Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sharing with you my favorites from the month of January. For whatever reason, the last 2, maybe even 3 months, I've totally bailed on favorites. I think by the time I remembered it was too late. Even this video I feel like is late, so hopefully y'all don't mind. But there's a couple new products in here that I wanted to share with you guys. Well, at least new to me, that I thought maybe you guys would enjoy to include in your routine. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the favorites. Okay, the first one is kind of random, but if you guys follow me on Instagram, then you've already seen it. It's this super cute, stubby little stemless tumbler. I don't know what it is, but I love drinking from straws. I rarely just drink out of a cup. 1, I have super sensitive teeth, and 2, I just really like straws. This one is from the shop Dollins on Etsy. I think a couple months ago, actually maybe last year, I showed a camelback water bottle that I had ordered from her. It had gold glitter interior and then a monogram, which this one has my monogram now. But basically she just monograms a ton of different things. For the most part, it's cups and water bottles and glasses. She does have trays and keychains. They're super affordable and they're just really, really cute. The other 2 things that I ordered, I've had for well over a year now and they're still in great condition. She actually sent me this for New Year's and I thought it was just so sweet, but I love it. It's almost like a cup and a snow globe in one because the glitter moves around, but it's just so cute. So if you guys have a wedding coming up or, you know, looking for teacher's gifts, I think that would be a great option. She has tons of different varieties to choose from, but I had to mention this just because I've been drinking out of it pretty much every day just because I'm my happy when I look at it. Okay, I think that was really the only kind of random item. Everything else in here is beauty. The foundation that I've been in love with all month long is the Becca Aqua Luminous Perfecting Foundation. I did an entire video where I showed you how I use these. I use the shade Light all over my face just as my basic foundation, and then I use the shade Tan to kind of warm up my complexion and use kind of as a natural bronzer. I use this with the Becca One Perfecting brush, that weird looking paintbrush thing. He's actually getting a bath now, so he's in my bathroom. I have noticed, just because I've been curious to see what other people think about these foundations, it seems like it's very either yes I love it or no I don't. Nobody's really kind of oh yeah it's okay, but I personally love it. It's just a very nice kind of medium coverage foundation that I feel is perfect for everyday use. I don't know how this will be in the summer in Texas humidity, but for this time of the year, me and my skin are loving it. Okay, another product that I've been loving to use, oh that just spilled over, to bronze up my face. This is the face highlighter from Bobbi Brown. I've actually never heard anybody talk about these. When did I see these? Laura and I saw these on Black Friday and then she actually got me one for Christmas. I have it in Sunlight Bronze. I think there was a pink shade and then a pearl shade. So this, I don't know, to me, at least on my complexion, it's not a highlighter, but I really like to use it just as a kind of cream bronzer or to mix in a drop with my foundation. The consistency reminds me a lot of the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector. It's just that same pump. Obviously, it's a lot smaller, but it's just a very, very pretty bronzy color. You could definitely apply it just onto your cheeks without having to mix in with foundation, but just when I want to add a bronzy glow to my look, I love using this. So thank you, Laura. I've been loving it. Next up, this is a primer that I've been using for the last several weeks. It's from CoverGirl. It's their face primer and it's in dry skin. I have the combo skin and oily skin. I'm gonna give the oily skin to my mom. I accidentally used the combo skin the other day and I still prefer the dry skin one. Now, if you're someone who has really large pores and you're looking for oil control, this probably isn't, well no I shouldn't say that because I don't know how the oily skin version is, but the dry skin version definitely doesn't do anything for that area, but it's almost like a second moisturizer. This guy just adds one last boost of hydration before I put on my foundation. The only thing is it has the weirdest smell. It smells straight up old school paste. You know the kind, I don't even know if we really used it that much in school, but I remember seeing it. It comes in a jar with a stick, the weird putty looking kind. It smells like that, but the scent does fade away. I did see on Snapchat though that Kathleen said she tried this and it irritated her skin. I guess she has really sensitive skin, so if you do have really sensitive skin, maybe just do a patch test first. But I haven't had any issues with it and I really like it. I feel especially for its price point, it's a really good primer if you are on the drier side. Although another product that I've been using has really improved some of the dry patches on my skin. Concealer, ever since receiving these, this is the only concealer I've been using. I still love my Maybelline whatever eraser brightener thing, you know what I'm talking about, but these have seriously taken over. They're the Makeup Forever Ultra HD concealer. So I use it in Y23 and Y31, and then my corrective shade, I forget, but it comes in R something to kind of more of a salmony tone. Salmony tone. Why is that word so weird? More of a salmony tone to kind of like neutralize, and then I put this on top to really brighten. I love this concealer. The coverage reminds me a lot of like IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eyes. Like it's that intense, but it's super thin and lightweight. It's weird. Like it's thin and runny, but the coverage is so good. And I feel like typically when you use products that have that like really thin texture, typically those like are more sheer, but these like definitely cover. So I love these, especially just for brightening on the under eyes. Can you guys see this right here? Because I can feel it. It is throbbing. Last night, Landon and I were like play fighting, like wrestling with his lightsabers and stuff. And somehow he like tripped over my legs and fell right on my nose, like with his front teeth. Like his tooth smacked my nose. And for whatever reason, like it almost looks like a pimple instead of a bruise. Like it dents in and then comes back out. It seriously hurts. I may have broken my nose. I'm not sure yet. I'll keep you updated. Okay, the last two face products. This is the powder I've been reaching for over and over again. It's from Japanesque. It's the Velvet Touch Finishing Powder. I'm pretty sure I've shown this in several videos before, but it's just a translucent powder, but just like the name, it just feels so velvety. I'm not sure what the price point is on this, but I think it may be kind of expensive just because recently I've been using the Luminous foundation like more and more, and so I was on Ulta the other day to see how much it was. It was like $36 and I was just like, the hell is that? But I really do like it. The main reason I like this is because I really like translucent powders altogether, but a lot of the times those tend to be loose and that can just get really messy. So I like that this is in a pressed format type of thingamajigger. So yeah, I've been loving this. It's a nice thing just to keep in my purse, just to blot my forehead if it does get shiny. And then the very last face product I have in here, this is from City Color, which I'm going to be doing a video soon. City Color sent me a ton of stuff. They didn't require me to make a video, but I kind of want to just because I honestly didn't know much about the brand. I don't know, maybe you guys do, and I'm just super late to the bandwagon, but I know it's an incredibly affordable makeup line. And there's definitely duds, but then there's some awesome products too. So I just wanted to share like my thoughts on the products that I do have. But this one caught my eye instantly. The day that I received the package, which was probably around like 3 weeks ago or so, this was the first thing that caught my eye with the blushes, and it's the Be Matte Blush in Toasted Coconut. It almost kind of looks like a really light bronzer. It's just kind of a orange peachy shade. It's fully matte, super pigmented. I love it. I'm actually wearing it right now. I kind of like that look of like an apricot peachy orange, how many other ways can I describe it, blush, and the fact that it's matte, because a lot of times when you do find a peach or bronze type of blush, they almost always have like a sheen or a shimmer. So I like that this is fully matte, super pigmented, and I want to see if these are like $4.99. I do have other shades, so just keep your little peepers open for that video. Okay, the very two final products are the two that I mentioned in the beginning of the video that are completely new to me. Honestly, I just randomly came across both of these products and they seriously took me by surprise. The first one is Healthy Hoof. Why is hoof? Why do I not like that word? You know, like how some people don't like the word creamy, like just certain words like just target your brain and you're like, ew. That's what hoof is for me. I don't know, it just sounds, I don't like it. Okay, but anyways, this is the Healthy Hoof Intensive Protein Treatment. I was at H-E-B the other day and I was looking for a top coat, and there was actually a top coat by this brand. I don't know why I didn't buy both because this was really inexpensive as well. But if you guys are looking for it, I don't know if it's gonna be at every grocery store, but if you live in Texas, check out H-E-B, buy the clear top coats, and you'll see this guy. It was $2.99, you get 1 ounce, and it's just an intensive protein treatment. I guess it's the original equestrian formula used by horse trainers. So it's just a treatment for your nails and your cuticles. I have the most like busted dry ass cuticles of life. Like anytime I get a manicure, I just brace myself for it because the ladies will start doing my nails and then she's like, why you pick your nail? And I'm like, I don't, they're just like that. Like I will make it a point not to sit there and pick at my cuticles because I know they'll just get worse and worse. I do, whoops. Let me turn that off on my phone. I do like clip them every now and then, which I know is a no-no because like once you start you have to keep going, but it's like mine gets so bad that I have to. So I've tried so many different like cuticle oils and hand lotions. I put on lotion like on the daily, in the morning, at night, any time of the day, on the hour, and my cuticles are still like busted and dry until I found this. This thing was $2.99 and it's seriously a freaking life changer. So I looked on Amazon just so I could like find something similar, and it actually was on Amazon. I think it was like $2 more. It was $4.99. It had a ton of reviews, and I think there was around like either I don't think it was 5 stars. It was probably 4.5, but out of like 1,000 something reviews. I hope I'm thinking of the same product. I'm pretty sure I am, but it seems like a lot of people have had the same experience with it. So the formula is just kind of like a thick balm lotion. I've had this for over 2 weeks and I haven't even made a dent in it. So every night and every morning I just put some onto my cuticles and even on my nail bed, and it's just supposed to strengthen your nails. I don't know if it really does do anything for my nails, but I can damn sure tell you that my cuticles aren't crusty anymore. So this will definitely be something that I like use for the rest of my life. Although I think this jar will probably last at least half of my life because the tiniest bit goes the longest way. The very final thing is definitely the product that I'm the most excited for. So a long time ago when I got a facial, the lady used a Korean modeling mask. Basically it was like a rubber mask. Now I don't remember her having to mix a powder with water. Like I feel like hers was already a liquid. So I'm not sure if this one is as like, what's the word I'm thinking of? I can't think. Like if it has as many active ingredients as that one, but I honestly feel like I got the same exact outcome. So this is a Korean modeling mask. I got mine in collagen, anti-aging, and firming. I ordered this off of Amazon. This huge container was like $12.99 and then free shipping with Amazon Prime. It's freaking amazing. If you have dry skin, definitely get this. Even if you have oily skin, you don't have to get anti-aging and firming, or you still could. I mean, whether you have oily skin or dry skin, I still feel like you would love this mask. I'm just a huge face mask person as it is. So if you've never used a modeling mask before, basically how it works is, this one at least, you mix a bit of the powder with water. So you just mix it up. It gives you a ratio online. I found that one to be a little bit like too much for like a one-time use. So I kind of scoop enough in there and I just eyeball it with water to get it to a sour cream consistency. I know that sounds gross, like slathering sour cream on your face, but I just mean like the same texture. So I mix that up in the bowl, then I rub it all over my face in a thick layer. After 10 to 15 minutes, the mask firms up, but that entire time, you have this super nice cooling sensation, not like a tingling cooling sensation or a minty sensation, almost like cold water is being placed on your face, like, but in a really nice, refreshing way. So what this mask does is it firms up into this like rubber texture. It's the weirdest thing. Like you pull it off in big pieces once it's done. You don't have to wash your face after, and your face just feels like so supple and hydrated, and it almost has this like wet type, like it's not actually wet, but it feels wet, and your cheeks just get like plump. And I don't know, I cannot say enough good things about it. I'm obsessed with it. I did not realize that this was sold on Amazon. When did that come out? We were looking up like Korean masks and this came up and I was like, oh my god, I wonder if that's the same thing. So basically how modeling masks work is, I'm not like a scientist or anything, but it kind of creates like a one-way osmosis barrier. So it's like all the active ingredients are being forced into your skin, so there's no other way out because that like mask kind of rubberizes, if that makes sense. I know you can buy smaller portions that are pre-mixed, and then there's little like DIY ones, but this I'm obsessed with, and like I said, it was under $13 and you get a huge amount. So if you guys are huge fans of face masks, this is definitely one worth checking out. If like you're gonna try one thing from this video, definitely check that out. It's super inexpensive, it's gonna last you a long time, and I'm just in love with it. So yeah, that's all of my favorites from the month of January. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys had any must-have products from this month, or I guess the last month, or anytime, whatever, leave them down below for me. I always love trying new products and taking your recommendations. And yeah, I think that's it for this video. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!